Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're on our way to Solvang today. Is that right? Solvang?
I think that's how you say it, Solvang.
Yeah, Solvang. But it's a little Danish town near LA. It's about a 2.5 to 3 hour ride. We're just gonna go check out this little town and see what it's all about, why there's a Danish town in California, how it all started. Excited to check out some restaurants. They have a little carriage horse ride that tells you a little bit about this Danish town. So we'll learn a little bit more when we get there. This is our first stop in Solvang at Paula's Pancake House. They have their famous Danish pancakes here. And of course, I love pancakes, so I have to try out Danish pancakes. We're in a Danish town, so you have to try the Danish stuff. They had really good reviews here. It's very, very crowded right now. It's so packed, but we got really lucky and got a table outside.
So of course, Crystal had to get the pancakes. That's like her thing. And I always go for like the boring plain stuff. So I just got a simple egg omelet with biscuit and sliced tomatoes. I like that they have sliced tomatoes as an option. I usually don't see that on menus.
We just had some breakfast. Very full now. Those Danish pancakes were amazing. They were like crepes and thin buttermilk pancakes, kind of mixed. So I really enjoyed them. The strawberries were amazing.
Yeah, I like the strawberries. They're nice and sweet. I think they sprinkled some sugar on it because they were.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
they were super sweet.
It was good.
Yeah.
I liked my eggs, maybe a little bit dry for my taste, but
my eggs were really good.
But she liked her eggs a lot. We're standing in line right now to get a little tour of the area, get some information on the history.
Yeah, it's the trolley tour. So I think a horse pulls it, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But yeah, we're waiting for the guy. So you can pay cash in the line, or you can go to the building. I think it's behind us here, but it's like a blue building you can go to and pay with a credit or debit card. But if you have cash, then you can just pay in the line. We've been waiting like 40 minutes now. We got in line at 11:50. And it's almost 12:30 now because the tour was supposed to start at noon, and we're just waiting in line and nobody's here. So then Candy went to go ask, and somebody went to go check, and they're like, "Oh, it's running a little late. They'll be here in like 15 minutes." So basically, they're 45 minutes late.
Yes, and no one would have known anything until someone went in there.
Yeah.
So it's very unorganized.
So an hour later, the horses are finally coming. This is kind of ridiculous, but we've already invested our time here. Might as well do it, you know. And hopefully they better get some good information.
Yeah, I hope it was worth the 1 hour delay. He lost like half his customers.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a lot more people here.
And they all left.
I mean,
well, half of them left.
Yeah, which is understandable, and we should have left, but stuck it out.
We stuck it out. I was about to leave. No. Any later than this, I was thinking like.
Yeah, I was about to go.
I was like, I don't want to wait anymore.
Good morning.
Good
Fancy
morning.
seeing you here.
You?
Guys look real familiar.
Oh, yeah. You look familiar, too.
Okay, let's see. You paying for yourself or more?
For both of us.
Okay, 28 for 2 adults.
Okay. What is the best seat on here?
You know, it really doesn't matter a lot because, you know, they're all facing forward. Not like the other trolley where they're all facing towards the end.
Okay.
There's 2 tickets. Once they're canceled, they're also good for discounts at the ice cream store, at Birkholm's bakery.
Okay.
Yeah. And the ice cream store has an Italian espresso machine, so you can get all your fancy coffees and such.
All right.
So, please climb
Thank you.
And I see that you have had the foresight to be on board.
Hi, thank you. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Thank you.
Finally made it on board.
So get this party started, right, Candy?
I am so ready. Did you see the annoyed face earlier?
Oh, Candy was so annoyed.
Like when I'm annoyed, I don't even talk.
She was about to kick some butt.
I didn't say one word the entire
Yeah, she's just
time.
like,
Okay.
All right. Look at these lovely shining faces. Good morning, or hello, you happy people. These ladies up here are Belgian draft horses. One on the left is Belle, the one on the right is Ginger. Fourth in size of the big horse breeds. The most popular of all the big horse breeds, not the most famous. The most famous are Clydesdales. Clydesdales are second in size. They're bigger than this. These only run about a ton apiece, and they are the most beloved because they are freakishly strong, and at the same time, their temperament is so sweet, gentle, and steady. Right kind of between the buildings, there's a little thing that looks like a birdhouse or a dollhouse. You guys see that?
yeah.
Okay, corresponding the same similar spot, just above the bottom of the roof line, there's another elf house. This is to keep the elves from pranking you. Yeah, every house has an elf. They're called Nixies or Nisi. This is the variety of elf. Yeah, they would be called house elves, notwithstanding what Harry Potter did to them. And they do report to Santa. It's the kind of elves that Santa uses in his workshop. Way back there, the Solvang Trolley ice cream store, you can see another elf house. Oh, and a stork on the roof here. Stork is a national bird of Denmark. You will see them on a couple of roofs.
The trolley tour. It was like,
Finished it.
yeah, we just finished it. It was okay.
Yeah, we were hoping to get a lot more history information on the tour, but half of it was about the horses.
Which is good to know about the horses too, but I just felt like half of that was about the horses, and I wanted to know a little bit more about this village. There was like some good information, like the elf houses.
Yes, and then like one of the oldest bakeries here, a little bit of history on the buildings, but it wasn't really in depth. It was just like the year,
Right.
and I guess like how the town started.
Yeah.
Or but other than that, I want to say it was slightly disappointing.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I know having to wait the delay an hour kind of already put a damper.
right. So I think that's what part of it too, because since we waited an hour, we were expecting more from it, and it just wasn't up to par, I would say. I don't know.
Yeah, but I know they have more than one trolley guide. They have I think you said 3 different ones. So that was just our tour guides. I don't know if the other tour guides have different information.
Yeah.
They might. It might be a hit or miss on that one for sure. If you decide to do it.
It was a miss for us,
It was a miss for us for sure.
Now we're gonna go check out Hans Christensen's museum. It's located upstairs, they said, and on top of a library or bookstore.
Yeah, on top of a bookstore.
Bookstore.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And yeah, I was really interested in this one because he's the author that created The Little Mermaid. So since that's such a popular story, I was really interested to see this museum.
Me too.
At how tiny? I mean, it was gonna be small.
Yeah, but it was super small. This the H.C. Andersen Museum. It's
It almost looked like, it was interesting. It almost looked like a school project.
Yeah, it's like there was pictures they cut out and then put it on like with a big board.
And it's not even like a recent school project. It looks like a project from the 80s.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. Actually, maybe that is recent. They're trying to be retro.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's super, super tiny. And he's the author of The Little Mermaid. And the other one I couldn't think of, it was The Ugly Duckling, which was actually one of my childhood
It was
stories.
cool to see all the different versions of The Little Mermaid book. So yeah.
Another cool thing about here is actually not the museum, but the used bookstore.
Yeah.
It's really cool up there. And we ran into this lady and she was like, this is the best. This is the best used bookstore. So if you're looking for used books, come here.
Yeah, and she had like 10 books in her hand.
Yeah.
So she was shopping for real
She was
there.
super excited.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna use the free.
So you get bring this card to redeem one complimentary tasting with the purchase of one at regular price. So it's like buy one get one free, pretty much.
So we're gonna go check out some wine tasting because this is a huge thing here. We are pleasantly surprised with this wine tasting bar because it's so nice in here. He said it was, our waiter, who's super awesome, he said it was, they've been around the company, but they just opened in Solvang a year ago. He also told us that Santa Barbara is a world-renowned wine country place. Who knew? I had no idea. I thought it was like Napa Valley or something. I never thought it was Santa Barbara. But yeah, so we each got a wine flight because it's buy one, get one free wine flight. We got that at the visitor center information place. And Candy gets all red wines and I get all white wines because that's our preferred wine. I don't really drink red wine. And I started off with, what was it? Oh, here it is. The 2015 Trolley Ynez. And this is really good. It's retailed at $34. And it has an aroma of lemon, honey, and a touch of jasmine. Yes. Cheers. We just got done with our wine tasting and it was the best.
It was super nice in there.
Yeah.
Our server was awesome, super friendly.
Tom is so great.
And then we were shocked that the tasting came with six tastings. We were expecting 3, so we actually couldn't finish all of them.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to kind of get out and explore a little bit more, and we're kind of lightweights, so we were getting a little bit tipsy with 3. So we're like, we
gotta stop.
Yeah, we gotta stop before we get too drunk. So
definitely stop by Sanger wine tasting.
Wine house.
House.
It was superb. I highly recommend it.
Yes. Might be the highlight of our trip to
Yeah,
Solvang.
so far it's been the highlight. And we weren't even planning on doing wine tasting.
We weren't.
So
I'm so glad we did.
glad we did it. And now we are heading to a bakery because we're hungry.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Birkholm's Bakery. It's been in Solvang for a while, through 3 generations in the family. So, and they said it's like a really good bakery. And gonna try some maybe Danishes.
Yeah, we need to fill up our tummies with food.
Yeah.
That's probably why we're getting a little bit drunk, because we didn't have any food in our tummies. We got the Bear Claw. We're huge fans of almonds, so it's like almond with almond paste. And this is the palm leaf. We wanted something simple, so she said this was just like a buttery, crispy pastry, like with a little, like it's like a thin layer of sugar on top. So I am ready. Where are we going?
We're going to the real windmill. There's just replicas here all around town, but there's this one real windmill. Learned that from the trolley. So that behind us over there is the real windmill in Solvang.
Yeah, we saw there's like a lot of them throughout the city, but our tour guide said this is the only one that's actually real.
This is the real one.
So if you want to see a real one up close,
Yeah, it's by the Birkholm's Bakery. So.
Yeah.
And that place was amazing.
I actually don't think you can tour inside there. It's just,
It looks like a wine
yeah,
house.
it's like it turned into a tasting room. Today went by so
That
fast.
went by really, really fast.
I think I don't know. I know this is like a day trip, but I feel like I could spend another day here.
I definitely could spend another day here.
So I think next time I will come back, but I think I'm gonna stay the night. And I'm gonna bring Zoe.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Zoe because this place is super dog friendly. I mean, every corner we turned there was a dog, and every wine bar that we saw there was a dog, in there. You know, if the trolley didn't waste our time, we definitely would have covered more.
Yes.
But
we lost like an hour because of that. An hour and a half almost. Yeah. Anyways,
we did have a good time here. I mean, we really liked the wine tasting. I think that was definitely our highlight here.
That was.
And there's like 12 wine tasting places here, so there's lots to choose from, but we went to Sanger, and that's excellent. So
loved it. I'm actually going back right now to buy a couple bottles of wine that's on sale, and it was our favorite wine too, and it just happened to be on sale.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. We'll come back with Zoe, and we're gonna stay the night next time.
Yes.
So, but yeah, for a day trip, you'll probably cover maybe like 5-6 places.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing.
There's a lot. There's a lot to explore here.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe to more of our videos, or if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe, please.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.